over the rigorous proceedings of one of the most closely followed startups board meeting after its CEO almost pulled them upside down. I am Mansi Dave, and today the first topic of discussion on Realty Buzz is Housing.com's former CEO Rahul Yadav's stint with his online real estate listing venture and his ultimate ouster. After much deliberations, the board of Housing.com decided to show Yadav the door. The decision was taken at the company's Mumbai headquarters for Yadav's final exit as CEO, citing behavioral issues towards investors, partners and the media, which has thought would be detrimental to the company. After the controversy that followed post his resignation end of April this year, where Yadav had questioned the intelligence of the investors, he was on probation and asked to meet targets set by the investors after an apology. Later, he had also announced that he is giving away his stake in the company's running up to almost Rs 200 crore to its employees, a first of its kind. An IIT Bombay dropout, Yadav co-founded the company in 2012 with his college mates. The company came into being after Yadav's own experience in looking for the house in Mumbai and the challenges faced in the process. The company received a series of funding from top companies like Network 18, Nexus Ventures and Hillion Ventures. The company, valued at Rs 1,500 crore during its last round of funding. Japan's SoftBank, which invested $90 million in December 2014, has a 32% stake in Housing.com, has formed an executive committee that controls the finances and operations of the company. In just 3 years, Housing emerged as one of India's prime example of the startup success with almost Rs 890 crore in funding. In 3 years, Housing has emerged as one of the Indian startup ecosystem's prime success stories with $140 million, Rs 890 crore in funding. From what we have gathered after the company washed its dirty linen in public, fellow entrepreneurs considered Yadav's brashness and arrogance as a sure shot recipe for disaster, while there others saw a hint of late Apple chief Steve Jobs in him. Yadav has had a rough brush with equity firm Sequoia Capital for poaching its employees. The company is now looking for an interim CEO. Moving on to the other news, the Bombay High Court has refused to reconsider its order banning new construction in the Kalyan Dombivli township till the civic body sets up a waste disposal facility. A division bench rejected a plea by a builder to be followed to go ahead with his proposal to construct a new residential building complex in this area. Advocate A.S. Rao, counsel for the Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation, said that the corporation was in the process of opening tenders for the facility. The High Court in April 2015 had restrained the KDMC from sanctioning any new commercial or residential project in the township till it had a waste disposal facility in the place. The only exceptions were in cases where commencement certificates had been issued or the project involved redevelopment or a slum rehabilitation scheme. The court's orders had come on a public interest litigation filed by local residents who claimed that there were no scientific disposal of garbage in the area. KDMC dumps garbage generated by the two townships at Adarwadi and Umbharde and had declined to join a common waste disposal and treatment facility being set up by MMRDA in Taloja. Property prices in the area are between Rs 40,000 and Rs 50,000 per square feet. Considering the slow market condition, this transaction is an important one. Let's hear the next news from the K. Raheja Corporation, the construction firm controlled by C.L. Raheja, which has bought a 1.4-acre Worli plot Rs 230 crore from multinational bank HSBC. HSBC had put the land for sale last year and had invited bids. Out of half a dozen developers who participated in the auction, Raheja's bid was the highest. According to property market sources, the Rahejas would be entitled to around 1.25 lakh square feet to build up the plot, situated behind Blackstone and close to the TV tower and Worli. The developer is believed to have plans to build a high-end residential tower. Property prices in the area are between Rs 40,000 and Rs 50,000 per square feet. Considering the slow market condition, this transaction is an important one, since it's in the heart of the city and in the upscale location, which proves developers are still willing to put in money for plots in good locations despite the lull in the real estate industry. Earlier, there were reports that HSBC was looking at raising over Rs 550 crore from the sale of this plot. The transaction is one of the rare ones in the area because there is negligible plots available for development, not counting the slum sprawls. The last big transaction in the island city was in 2013 when Yes Bank chief Rana Kapoor purchased a residential building on Altamount Road in South Mumbai for Rs 128 crore. The building Khurshidabad was jointly owned by Citibank and GlaxoSmithKline. In 2012, the Lodha Group bought a 17-acre mill land in Lower Parel from DLF for Rs 2,750 crore. The next news says Indian Realty Flash Sale, the country's first ever realty flash sale by a major real estate portal, drew to a close with minimal response from NCR real estate players. On the other hand, though there was excellent response from across India, with Mumbai, Ahmedabad and Bangalore registering record sales, analysts claimed investors hold back from NCR properties because of their numerous delays and legal hassles. Big names like DLF, Supertech, Parsons were nowhere in the list. Flash sales, or one deal a day, is an e-commerce model in which a website offers a single product for sale over a 24 to 36-hour period. Potential customers register on the website and receive offers and invitations by email or social networks. The flash sale offers were made on 250 projects across India, including big and small metros. Property ranging from Rs 15 lakh to Rs 20 crore in cities like Mumbai, Delhi NCR, Bangalore, Pune and Chennai, among others, were listed. On the list of NCR were entire projects on discount by Tata Housing, Unsolved, Wave, Lotus and Omax Group. CREDAI representatives is of opinion that unlike Mumbai, NCR properties operate on low margins. Thus, builders usually can't put their entire inventories up for sale. Though Gurgaon has some big budget projects, Noida and Greater Noida projects are mostly for end users. So they are pre-booked by home buyers who want to live there. Investors also shy away from NCR properties as most are caught up in some litigation or another, whether at National Green Tribunal or by land acquisition. These have caused a major slowdown in NCR's realty market. It was also mentioned that the flash sale model as a realty marketing tool is still a very recent development. A trend would only emerge by the time of the next round of flash sales, but it seems it's going to stay. So that is all for this episode of Realty Buzz. We will be back with more on this. Till then, goodbye, take care and keep watching Spin TV.